Okay, so we are on lesson 5 and 6 today. We're going to go back over lesson 5 and 6. So what do we need help with on lesson 5?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Yes.
On question 3, it says 4 to the 5th power is equal to 1024. I don't understand how it's equal to 1024.
Okay, so 4 to the 5th power, it says it's equal to 1024. So what that means is it's 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. 16, 64. 64 times 4 is 16, carry 124, 256. 256 times 4. 4, carry your 2, 0, carry your 2, 8, 10. I did something wrong. Hang on. 256 times 4. 4, carry your 2. Yeah, that's it right there. 2022. That should be a 2 right there. That's what they mean. It's that. It's not 4 times 5. Did you do multiplication wrong or what?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So do you need further explanation on those A and B, or are you good with that? Okay. So that is lesson 5, number 3. Okay. All right. Anything else on lesson 5 that we need help with?
No, sir.
Is it over there?
Baby, dile que yo no entendí esa idea.
She didn't understand.
Okay, and I understand. I understand. That's fine. But and then she's working, and that's good. That's the main thing. Okay. It's okay. We gotta work towards that though. We gotta work towards that. So we gotta let her know what I said because I don't know what she said.
Vamos.
Just gotta get better. Just gotta get better and learn it as much as we can.
Tienes. Wait.
Learning money?
Well, not better learning. We just gotta get to where we're, asking questions the best we can, and just working harder, and not necessarily not working harder, but trying our best to learn it for sure. And I think she is. Yeah.
Que tienes que como.
We're just. I know it's tough. I know it's hard. Go tell them. I know it's hard.
Sé que es difícil.
Okay. But we're always trying to get more learning. Always.
Siempre estamos intentando de aprender más todo el rato.
And just like everybody.
Solamente como todo.
Just like everybody.
Como todo.
Okay. All right. So we're good on lesson 5. So if I'm looking at your papers, there's no issues on there that we need clarification of.
Yeah, number 7.
Okay. So A or B? So B is on the other piece of paper. Yeah. So you got, is it A or B you need help with? A? Okay. All right. So in each statement, true or false. We got 45 over 100. This is A. Number 7. Can you see if there's another lesson 5 back there? Times 72 equals 45 over 72 times 100. Can you give it to her so she can look at it? Is it? It's probably not in Spanish though. So we're right here. Right here. Okay. Okay. All right. So, what's their thought process? So when you see this, what are you thinking?
How am I going to solve?
Okay, yeah. Maybe some tears come to your eyes, whatever. Yeah. So what else?
That I will have to multiply.
Okay. So I kind of harken back to what the other day we had 35 times 91 equals 35 times 89. Remember that process the other day? Okay. So I'm kind of trying to think about that and solve it in this kind of manner. Okay. So we got various ways here. Okay.
A true or false question.
Yeah. Yeah. But you still have to solve it to be able to understand if it's true or false. Okay. So, what's your initial interpretation? So I can see fairly quickly if it's going to be true or false. Okay. So let's think about this logically. Okay. So if we had 15 plus 7 equals 16 plus 7, and you couldn't do any kind of calculations, what's the first thing that you could knock out on both sides? That's the same on both sides. What term is on both sides that we can just kind of like, if it's on one side and the other side, they cancel each other out.
7?
Yeah, cancel each other out. Boom, boom. So it's 15 equal to 16. No. Okay. Is there anything that we can do this on this one?
Mm. 45.
Okay. So if we cancel that out, what's that going to do? That's going to leave me with 72 over 100 equals 100 over 72. Is that what you're looking for? What's your reasoning behind canceling the 45s out? Just kind of like what we did a while ago on the other one or something? Okay. Has anybody else got any same strategy, different strategies? What do y'all recommend?
I don't think that would be like equal because, well, if there's 100 over 72, it would make a whole, and then some left over. But with 72 over
So can we cross these 75s out?
75.
I'm sorry, 45s. I saw it 7. Yeah, I saw 7 there, and it overwhelmed the 4. Can we do that?
No.
Okay, based on what? Any kind of reasoning, mathematical reasoning? So let's look at this right here, okay? So if we're going to do a little bit of number manipulation here, okay? So if we've got 45 over 100 times 72 over 1 equals 45 over 72 times 100 over 1. Okay, so we understand that it's 45 times 72 over 100, because 100 times 1 is 100, equals 45 times 100 over 1, right? Okay, so we're going to separate this again. We're going to re-separate it, but not how we got it separated here. We're going to do 45 over 1 times 72 over 100 equals 45 over 1 times 100 over 1. Nope, 72. It should be 72. 100 over 72. So we see what we've done there. Is it still the same answer? You might have to slide over that way or something. Is that still the same answer?
Yeah.
So I got to say no and I got to say yes. What is it?
Yeah, so those ones up there are the same as those ones.
No, is this equal to what we started with?
Oh, no.
So what are we multiplying up here together?
72.
And what?
45.
What are we multiplying down here?
Oh, yeah, you almost playing the same thing.
Okay. What are we multiplying down here?
45 times 100.
Okay. What are we multiplying up here?
45 times 100.
So is it even?
Yes.
So we can do the 45s out.
Yes. Wait, no. Because that's what you're multiplying.
But if you're doing it on the same side, they cancel out. That's how we could do this up here the other day.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
So you do cross them out?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because so what you're saying is 45 equal to 45.
Oh.
They're not going to change anything. 45 equal to 45?
How?
Well, then if it's equal to 45, it's going to be 45.
Is 45 equal to 45?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Why'd you say
They're
no?
saying 45.
All we're doing is factoring it out on both sides. Because we don't necessarily need it on both sides. Okay? They cancel each other out, basically. Okay? Because if you carry one to the other, it's going to be the opposite side. Like if you have a positive 45 and a positive 45, if you carry one of the 45s to the other side, you have to change the signs when you cross it. And so 45 minus 45,
Equals 40. Nothing.
yeah, and that's how they cancel out.
Oh.
Okay, so you can just X them out. I promise you. When you know what you're doing here, and you can manipulate your numbers, but you're not changing the answer. You're just, it's called number sense. Just multiplying what you're doing in there. Okay. All right. So we go back to the 72 over 100, and then 100 over 72. Look at that. This is like two hearts there, don't it? No, not really.
No.
Okay. That actually kind of does almost like a broken heart. Okay. All right. So there, it's not true. The first one is false. It's shattered heart here. So you can cross the 45s out. Okay, so it is false. Okay?
And then 16% of 250 is equal to 250% of 16 is the next one.
Yeah, same philosophy. When you got it in words, you need to translate it into a mathematical sentence. And then once you translate to a mathematical sentence, you see that both sides are the same. But in words, you can't necessarily see that.
Sorry.
Okay? All right. So any question on anything else on 6? Was that 5?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Did I ever even get that exit ticket?
I have a question on 4.
Okay.
What is the area of a square with side lengths of 3/5 units?
I just multiplied it.
Okay, so what number is this?
Number 4A.
4A. Okay. All right, and the question is...
What is the area of a square with side lengths of 3/5 units?
Okay, so we know a square, all sides are the same, right? So one side is 3/5 units, right? Okay, so... And we're looking for the area? Okay, so what kind of shape is a rectangle? What kind of shape is a square?
A square.
It's a rectangle.
Oh, rectangle.
Base times height. Sometimes I give you all the answer before I even think about it. Okay, so if the base is 3/5, what's this height here, or what's this other base?
3/5
3/5, because we know they're the same, right? So 3/5 times 3/5.
Yeah, that's what I did.
9 25ths units squared.
Yeah.
Kind of goes back to, it's not inches, feet, or anything else. It's units squared. Yeah, unit squared.
Oh, yeah. On D for number 3. It says 4y is equal to 4 times 1, and I'm pretty sure it equals to 4.
Which one now?
Number E. 3D.
3D.
Wait, no, not, yeah, D.
What's 4?
Okay, they're asking you, is 4 to the first power the same value as 4 times 1?
I didn't really know if there were the
Okay, so let's think about this logically, okay? So we know what 4 squared means, right? What does 4 squared mean?
You multiply 4 times by 4.
4 times 4, okay? So this is the base. This tells you how many times you multiply it by itself, right? So if we know 4 cubed is how much?
3, 4.
Okay, so we see that we know the pattern. So let's go backwards. 4 to the first is how much?
4 times.
It's just 1 4.
Oh. So it's
It can't be 4 times 1 because 4 squared would be 4 times 4 times 1. And 4 cubed would be 4 times 4 times 4 times 1. But it's not. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just 4. You know, it's how many times it's used as a base. One time. How many times is this used? This time the base is used 2 times. Okay? So, 4 to the 0 power is what?
nothing.
0. It means it's 4 is not even used at all. Nothing's used. Hence, you're 0. Okay? So, we know 4 to the first power is 4.
And 4
So,
times
what they're saying, 4 to the first power, is it equal to 4 times 1?
Yes.
It is. Because 4 to the first power is 4. 4 times 1 is
4.
4. So 4 does equal to 4. Now, the first power is not 4 times 1. They're just saying, are they equal in value? How many times y'all going to run around this hall and stuff?
This is my first.
You just come back in a while ago.
Because I was talking to Charlie.
Okay. Okay.
What's 16 times 2?
32. All right, now let's look at lesson 6. Okay, we're going to stop this as far as lesson 5.